like what they call it, and I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Let me just mute myself. I don't think this is notifying people that I'm actually on live. Oh, is it? Okay, one person has joined. One person has joined. Oh my god. 12,000. No sound. Are you kidding me? You guys, I would have actually done this live at home, but I followed man out. Yay! There's no sound, baby. What's happening? Hi, please just let me know. Somebody said my man. You guys, I would have actually done this live in the comfort of my home. I would have actually done this live in the comfort of, but man happened. Man happened to me. Man happened. Just know that my man happened to me. Yay! Oh, I see. I have my sister-in-law here. Precious Deary said the sound is back. The sound is better now. Oh, thank you guys for joining in. You guys, unbelievable. This is my first live for this year. This is my first live for this year. I'm sorry I'm on transit, but it was 4 o'clock already, and hello Oge, and Lagos traffic happened. Lagos traffic happened actually. Hello Oge, how are you? Let me greet people that are coming in. Hello Okoye Maureen. Hi Bantari NJ. Oge Sunshine, Precious Deary, you are welcome. You're welcome. How are you guys doing? Let me know. It's been a while. Like, I picked up my camera today and I was just saying, like, while I was doing the vlog, that it's been a while that I have actually picked up the camera to do anything, vlog or anything. But you guys, I'm back. I'm literally back. I was refreshing. I had my mother-in-law around, so it was just a whole lot. It was just a whole lot. But if you can see me, if you can hear me, please just let me know in the comment section. And I have my man here. So drop in your questions. Make it very interactive as possible as you can. Make it very interactive. I have my man here. So throw in your questions. If you want to know how, the past few weeks has been with my with really okay. Sorry. Somebody said Mary. Sorry for the break in transmission. Someone was in the car and the person had to calm down. But I was saying to you guys, if you guys can hear me, I was saying to you guys that I have my husband here. We're literally just on a drive, and yeah, if you want to ask questions of how it has brother, I had my husband's mom around for the past week. And I saw my man in another dimension. And I was just looking at myself like, is this going to be me and Kaito in the future? Or what's happening? Hi, Ehis Lauren said greetings, Bomsy. Mary Udu said, say hello to your man. Please, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Did you hear what I just said? Hi, guys. Hi. Did you hear what I just said? So, yeah, let's gist. Let's talk. So, I'm so sorry, right? I'm so sorry. I should have done this on StreamYard, but I still don't know how to maneuver that StreamYard. I was on live with StreamYard, so I used my husband's phone to check, and it wasn't showing that I was on live. I don't know. I had to go to my page, and it wasn't showing that I was on live because I wanted you guys to call in. We just gist. So I don't know if I should head back to StreamYard and see how I can come in and do the live where you guys will call in. I thought I was able to do all the settings and everything, but it seemed like it wasn't possible because I was literally just the only person on the live talking to myself. Any feedback, I didn't even hear anybody saying anything in the live. So just let me know, like, if you guys want me to try with StreamYard. But it was getting to 6 minutes past 4. I'm like, you know what, let me just come here and start up the live. But yeah, you guys, let me know. Ha! I didn't fashion you guys, oh. My hands were so full. My hands were so full. Someone said, I'm sure you enjoyed your mom-in-law's visit so much that you fashion those. I would say my husband really enjoyed having his mom around, literally. I would say that my husband, I saw another dimension of my husband. That's what I'm going to say. I saw another, and I was just telling myself, like, is this going to be me and Kaito? Is this going to be me and Kaito in the future? I don't know, but I saw another dimension of my husband. He hasn't seen her for the past 3 years. I mean, it's been 3 years. It's been 3 years, but I've seen her, but he hasn't seen her, and it was an exciting time for him, and I loved it for him because, of course, you guys know that he has just one supporting parent alive. Somebody said, my man. Baby, how do you feel when I call you that name? How do you feel when I call you my man? You guys, hype your man. Hype your man. That's what I'm going to say. Hype your man. I sent my husband to go and buy, because we're stuck in traffic, so we had to stop to buy what they call it, like takeaway and some other things. And how are you? It's nice seeing you. Hi, Daisy. Oh, this is one of my loveliest subscriber. I sent my husband to help me get something, you know. But because of the way I was hailing him, my man, my man, my man, I got more than what I expected. So, of course, hype your man. Someone say, oh, my man is here with us today. Yeah, he is. He is. He is. So I was just gisting you that I would have done this, what they call it. I would have done this in the comfort of the house, but I stepped out with man. That's what happened to me, and then we were now stuck in traffic. So that's what happened. I'm in the US, finally seeing you. Hi! Oh my god, I really would want that life where I get to see a lot of you calling, and I don't learn my man to get more. I bet make I call my hobby my man, whether zeros will be added to the money he wants to. Yes, so hypo. Hypo. Hi. The I don't know, it does something for them. It makes them go gaga. My man, period. My man or nothing. You guys, gist me. How you guys? What are you doing this Friday? What are you doing this Friday? What are you doing this Friday? What's happening? What's happening? I'm so sorry. See, this life is supposed to be sit down, gist with you guys, have you guys calling. But like I was saying, for the people that are just joining me, I still don't know how to maneuver this StreamYard and have you guys calling. And I know that it's so, and I know that it's something I should have done or I should have figured out before today, right? I should have done or I should have figured out before today. So sorry about that. I'll keep apologizing. Because of this, I think I'm going to do another live where I possibly would figure out how to do this, use this StreamYard, so that I will have you guys call in and then we chit chat and have what they call it conversations. Someone said, I beg ring am for him ear as many times as possible. Hi Bomsy from Yobe State. Wishing you a blissful weekend ahead. Thank you so much. Wishing you the same ahead as well. Thank you. This is Fahiza. Did I pronounce that well? Fahiza. Thank you. Wishing you a beautiful weekend as well. You guys drop gist for me. Ask me questions. Tell me what you want to know. And that's why, I usually used to drop for you guys on my community, like ask me questions before the live, so that it will be very interactive and we just get to gist. And I get you guys even have, there is a plus plus.
Huh? Chooks. Okay, chooks.
I think it's on Instagram. I'm not sure you can call in on YouTube. I think you can actually call in on YouTube, but you have to use StreamYard to call in on YouTube, right? Hi, Oge Morin said, just love you more. What are you eating today? Can I chat with you privately, please? Okay, you can leave me a DM. You can leave me a DM if you don't know my what they call it, my Instagram handle. My Instagram handle is at Cookie Boomer, and yeah, you can leave me a DM. Someone said, "What are you eating today?" I just had meat pie and gizzard. That's all I had today. Can I chat? Hi, mom girl was meant to join the live. I know. Don't worry, I owe you guys another live, but this is a plus plus for you guys. It's a plus plus for you guys. It's a plus plus. My man is here. If I just ask me what am I eating today, don't want to ask questions. People will say, 1 second. Sorry, breaking transmission. Breaking transmission. We're trying to enter somewhere. Like I was saying to you guys, I said is a plus plus. Is a plus plus for you guys. What do you do to spice up your marriage? It's my husband's place. What do you do to spice up your marriage? You guys, we we do a lot of things, right? But
Tell them about the church program.
I said, okay, okay. So let me give you guys a gist. Ah, thank you for the super chat. Thank you so much. So let me give you guys a gist. Oh, Ehis, thank you so much. God bless you for always supporting my channel. I really appreciate. So let me give you guys a gist, right? So it's been, see you guys, I'm tired of muting. Let me just, my husband is on a call back and forth. We're trying to enter somewhere. We're trying to enter somewhere, so he's a lot distracted, right? We 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 have a lot of routine that we usually do, when we got married. We have a lot of routines that we usually do. We always go out together, you know, we go to the market together, right? If we are, but when the children started coming, not just one, but two children now, you find yourself, what they call it, like being more involved in taking care of the children, doing this for the children, doing that for the children, and sometimes neglect yourself and the marriage, right? Not even just neglect yourself, because sometimes if you want to go to work, you want to go somewhere, you will do your facials, you will do different things, but neglect the marriage, right? And we didn't think it was a big deal. We just felt like, okay, this is the season of our life, and let's just swing into what we have to do right now. Until we attended a couple's night out in church. Was it last Sunday? It was last Sunday. Until we attended a couple's hangout in church, a couple's night out literally in church. And they were just preaching about you need to have a redeem in your marriage for you to really say you have a fun filled marriage, that you enjoy your marriage. I don't mean that you enjoy your marriage because there is children, or you enjoy your marriage so that you will see unbelievers and you'll be mocking them like, oh, this man takes his wife to the club every Saturday or every Friday, or this what they call it, this couple are smoking weed together and enjoying themselves, and you're like, you can't do such. How can you keep up with such? But these people are literally having fun in their marriage, enjoying themselves in their marriage. And you that is a believer, you that is a Christian, you don't have any redeem to your marriage. You don't have anything that you guys will say, okay, every Friday night, even if we cannot eat out, maybe we will do a couples games night at home. We will just play games within ourselves, or we'll watch a movie. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Please, if you can hear me, just let me know in the comment section. Maybe you will say, okay, we'll watch a movie together, or I love to exercise, or he loves to exercise, so we'll take a stroll estate every Saturday, or we'll just take a trip down to the gym station. We'll just take a trip down to the gym station. I say gym station. We'll just take a trip down to the gym. We'll just take a trip down to the gym just pick a particular date, and you follow that reading continuously, right? You follow that reading continuously in the marriage. It now becomes like a pattern, something that has been integrated into you guys marriage, right? So myself and my husband, when we had a lot of time in our hands, right, we always used to tell ourselves that once they pay us salary, once they pay us salary, we will then pay ourselves salary as well. We will go, we will hang out. But children at Nigeria have happened. Hey, Nigeria is not the place where if you want to just go for a normal hangout anymore, baby. If you don't just go, you are thinking about spending 100K or 50K, or it's not like how Nigeria used to be anymore, where we used to eat point and kill in Abuja for 3K. Abi? We used to eat point and kill in Abuja for like 3K, 4K, 5K. You will eat better point and kill fish, you will drink your origin, and you will go. But now, hey, but now you say you want to do that kind of enjoyment, it's not possible anymore, right? Times have changed and things have changed. But what I'm saying is that, right, we allowed, and this is me just being honest with you guys, we allowed these seasons in our lives, especially with childbearing and children, and having to take care of the children, you know, made us forget prioritizing ourselves. And it's just been a wake up call for the past weeks, right? Because if you guys know me so well from watching my vlogs, hey, no matter the amount of helps that I would have around me, I have that thing that I would not believe that you would take care of my children better than me. Like, I can just be paranoid to say I'll just see one very small rash pop up in mommy girl's bum bum, and I'm like, hey, is it because I left it to clean her for 2 seconds? I'm working on it too. I'm working on it. Is it because I left to clean her for 2 seconds? Don't worry, don't do it again. I'll do it by myself. I'll do it by myself. And not knowing that it's okay. It takes a village to raise children. It's okay. It's okay. That time you are spending doing this, doing that, you can actually just be with your husband for like 1 hour or two, and just watch a movie, or just do something fun, just do other things. And then my husband on the other side, because he's running his MBA as well, so he's usually busy, and he's not even in Nigerian time, so he's usually busy. Like aside work, he's usually busy. But you can actually create a rhythm, and follow it through. with all of these things. So we are definitely trying right now. It's right now that we are working on it. We are making conscious effort to tell ourselves that regardless of whether we have children right now, we are going to make time out for ourselves like we used to, like we used to. We're going to make time out for ourselves. So we got back into the act of, watching a movie together, even if it's just for 3 hours. Friday nights, spending more time hanging out together, watching a movie together, just being things that you might be thinking, is so expensive to do, but there are other things that you can do around the home and around yourself that is not just so cost effective. Maybe I will do a video on it, like how we are trying to create time for ourselves, you know, after children. So it's not easy to keep up, honestly, especially when you have two needy children. If my children were like, let me say, 9, 10, and they're a lot independent, I can just be in the room and you will see Kaito and Kaima. Mommy, I wish I was at home today. So you see them. Mommy, mommy, Kaima, Kaima told me, yeah, 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 yeah. And you are just, okay, what happened? Oh, and this is like me talking with my husband or one thing or the other. So I would say that, on my part, and this is just to be honest, I I I focused a lot on my children and neglected. I will not really say neglected because we were still going on with our normal life, still seeing ourselves every day. I love you, I love you, I love you, but we were not spending the quality time together. And in the long run, all of these things can actually affect if you don't draw yourself back. Even spouses without children have problem with this. Husband too busy trying to build a life and chasing success. To be very honest with you, and I will tell you something that, hi Bomsy, I love your vlogs and I love how you live with your husband and your children. I love your personality. I love you too. Thank you so much. You are always supporting me. You are always cheering me on. Thank you so much. You guys are super amazing. Thank you. Someone said even without children, even without children, have problem with this. Husband is too busy trying to build a life and chasing success. I would tell you that, in the present day economy, eh, see, if a lot of people are not deliberate and intentional about their marriages and their relationships, this is not just even marriage, about their marriages, their friendships and relationships. In the present day Nigeria, due to the inflation, people are taking up 2 jobs, 3 jobs, doing different things, trying to meet up, and at the end of the day, you cannot find the balance. You don't know how to find the balance with all of these things. You don't even know where to start from because you are busy doing one or two things. So you don't even know where to start from. So yeah, I understand, like, husband can be busy, wife can be busy, and of course, times have changed. Times have changed. Women are no longer locking around and sitting around and waiting for husbands to just work while I'm just readily available for you at home. I am also going to work as well. I'm also doing other things as well. So as much as you don't have time for me, I don't have time for you as well. But we have to make a conscious effort to know that there will never be the end of success. There will never be the end of achieving. There will never be the end of building a better life. There will never. There will never be the end of success. You will have success today. You will still want another thing tomorrow. It's just a human thing of lack of contentment. You know, if you even think to yourself that, I was watching a podcast and somebody was saying that, the loneliest people are the wealthiest people. Like the most loneliest people are the wealthiest people. That he has been to a lot of their houses. They have swimming pool, but if you ask them when last they used their swimming pool in their own personal houses, it can be like 6 months ago or maybe 8 months ago. If you ask what like a gym room in their, if you ask them when last they did it, They will, or when last did they use their gym room? They'll say, okay, maybe a year ago. Oh, I just want to just, I prefer even going out there and just using the gym and mingling with other people. So there's never really an end to all of these things, honestly. There's never really an end to all of these things. Are you eating 3 square meal? Can you afford to pay your bills when you pay your bills? Yes, right? But what I would say is that, you see, success, you have to get to a point where you just tell yourself that I will be content with life as it comes for me. I will be really, really content with life as it comes for me. Right? I'm not going to neglect the things that are important because of, I'm trying to build a better life for myself, because in that better life, when you finish building it, there's still another better life that you need to build. After you finish building the better, you will not stop until you go and meet your father in heaven. You will not stop building better life. So yeah, I hope, what they call it. Please drop in more questions. Let me answer you. Drop in more questions. Drop in more questions. Drop in more questions. My husband came to see his best friend. Drop in more questions, you guys. Drop in more questions. Let's gist into the weekend. Let's have fun together. Let's enjoy ourselves. Thank you. And you guys, please thank Ehis. She's been a great supporter of this channel, even when I was less than 1K, actually. She used to share me on her channel a lot. Thank her so much for the super chat. She used to share me on her channel a lot, and that's why I even got to, even because of course when someone shares you on their channel, you get notification about it. That's where I even got to, see her, follow her, and all. Someone said, "What are your weekend plans?" So I'm going to be without nannies this weekend, and it's just going. How do you manage finance and disagreements in marriage? Hey, where is my man? Where is my man? My man! My man! Kevin, why are you jealous? Ah. So what's my weekend plan? I had a wedding this weekend. Or I have a wedding this weekend. That's the wrong English. I have a wedding this weekend, but I can't make it because Onyi has twins. Uzo has a child, so I cannot go and drop my own with them at the wedding. Me and my husband, we are going to stay with our children this weekend. My nanny, new nanny. I should give you guys gist about this, my new nanny. She's a really awesome person, and she hasn't gone on off since 2 months she resumed. But her son is turning 10 years, so it's been plans and preparation. Patience has made hair, she has done everything, she has done nails. I can't even tell her that I have a wedding, so she should not go back home this weekend, right? She's made her hair, she's done her nails, she's done everything. What do I do? What do I do? I don't know what. She can go. And then I think I would have to also carry mommy girl into the office on Monday, because she's not back till like Monday evening. So my weekend plans is basically with my children, relax with my children, watch movies, maybe edit videos. I don't have any pending work. I don't, of course, I don't have any bookings this weekend, except bookings come, but bookings can't come this Friday because I'm not going to take it. It's a short notice. I'm not going to take it, right? Because, of course, before I take your booking, I have to see your event hall and, of course, what you want me to do. So, let's talk about how to get a nanny. Thank you. I don't. Okay, so let me answer the next question. Person said, how do you manage finances and disagreements in marriage? Where is my husband? He needs to come. Where is my man? He needs to come, actually, so that we can actually talk about this together. So, for any intending couple or any couple at all, I would say to you, please and please, you have your understanding about marriage. You have your examples in front of you, maybe your parents or something, but you are not marrying the same person. Please go for counseling. Because before I got married to my husband, I just felt like, okay, um, you bring money, this one bring money, this one bring this one. No, it's not how they do it. This one bring money, this one bring money, this one bring money, this one bring money, this one bring money. It's not how they do it. Until we went for proper counseling and we got the proper breakdown of how to manage finances in home. So for example, right, there's a 70/30 um, measurement of finance. If any of the partner is the one that earns lot more than the other person in your finances, if you want to do measurements of money and different things, that person will take the bigger chunk, which is maybe like, let me say 70%. Said, oh, Mero has put to bed. Somebody said, hi, is Mero. Mero has put to bed a baby girl. These are part of the things I should have told you guys. That person will take a bigger chunk, which is 70%, and you will take, you with the lesser, what they call the income, will take possibly like 20-30%. That's how you share your finances. That's how you get to share your finances, right? But now, this is how we do ours, and I'll tell you. We have our family account, which is our joint account, and we have our personal account, now our business accounts and all. You see that family account? Yeah. Once is the month end, and then we have our children's account. Once is month end, you send in the money straight into the family account. Then you manage the money for them for house maintenance, shopping of food, different things. If there's any investment or is there any bond or anything we want to buy for the children, do for the children, we do it from there. And then from each of our accounts, because both of us we have HMO that covers the whole family, but I prefer to use my husband's HMO. Then from both of us accounts, right? From both of us accounts, we would now send a particular percentage for into our children's account. And after you are done with all of these things, nobody will ask you, what did you do with the remaining money in your account? Go and do whatever you want to do with the remaining money in your account. Buma, do what you want to do with your money. Mr. Obichukes, do whatever you want to do with your money. I don't question you again after the home has been settled, the children has been settled, if there's any investment you need to do for the children, you do for them. But you see that chunk of money that has to come into the family account by month end, it has to come because from there we use it to plan what they call it, like the finances for the month in the home, right? And other finances as well. There are other big chunk of money that comes in as well. We push it into our family account because that's what we use for investments, for bonds, for different things. That's what we save. That's where we put our money for all of those things. But our other personal account, after we are done with this percentage that we put into our family account, if you like, go and buy 5 weeks with the remaining money that is in your personal account. Good for you. And then disagreements, you guys. I married a very, very peaceful husband. As a Port Harcourt girl, sometimes I want to just, but I don't know. I wish I can actually do like a proper day in my life to show you how Kaito is. Hey, Kaito he uses his magic words very well. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, Kaima. Sorry, baby. Sorry. He uses his magic words very well, and that's how Mr. Obichuk is. He doesn't like drama. He doesn't like I don't want it. Just is this sorry you want? Carry your sorry and burugawa. carry your carry your issues, carry your problem and burugawa. But of course we have disagreements. We have let me tell you something, right? When I got into this marriage, people that grew up in Port Harcourt, please let me know. And you know Port Harcourt, it's a rough rider city, a Bobby city. Hey, when I was dating my husband, I used to believe that shouting on top of your voice and your veins will be showing is how you can like pass your points to the next person, how you can make your points heard by the next person, right? Sorry, can you guys hear me? I used to believe that shouting is how you can make your points heard by the next person. I would just that's how I used to believe that that's how you can have a conversation. And then I came into a marriage with someone that, okay, you don't have to shout to prove your point. You don't have to use certain languages to prove your point. You don't have to be loud to prove your point. We can sit and have healthy conversations. As that person that, uh, what they call it, every small thing in the beginning of the relationship, break up. I'm broken up with you today. It's killing me inside though. It's killing me inside though. Break up. I've done this. I've done that. But eventually, when we got married, and that's why I say, married really changed. Marriage has let me know that there are some toxic traits that I had that was just immature, honestly. So when I got married in the first, no, even no, is it the first year or before I got married? Before I got married, we had our rules, and when Mr. Beach, can you guys hear me? Please let me know if you guys can hear me. Oh. Hi guys. I hope I'm not talking to myself. Uh, Sorry, oh, please can you guys hear me? Oh no, the connection is breaking. Can you guys hear me? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I went on talking and I felt like you guys could hear me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me know where you want me to start off from. Like where let me know where you want me to continue from. Let me know the points that you didn't hear so that I can start up back again. No wonder, I was seeing people leaving the live chat. Let me know where you want me to. Okay, you can hear me. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Ah, I didn't know, and I kept going and going and going on and thinking you guys could hear me. I'm so sorry about this, honestly. I'm so, so sorry. So, so sorry. So, so sorry. If I knew, if I knew, if I knew, I would have. Okay, so what I was saying is, someone said, how do you resolve disagreements in your marriage, right? So I would tell you guys that, like I was saying, I married a really, really peaceful person. I married a really, really peaceful person, honestly. And my mom even says it. I married for my kind of personality. God just said, and to think that when I was dating my husband, it was not marriage. I was just done with relationship. I even had at the back of my head that it is not is what they call it older guys that will treat you better. Mhm. Older guys that will treat you better. I just feel like, abeg, this young boy, this young boy, I beg, boy. So I was saying that before we got married, coming from where I was coming from, right? Like we used to feel like, or I used to feel like I need to shout to get my point across to you. You can't sit down and have a proper conversation, right? Like everybody, your veins has to be coming out. You need to, what they call it. You know how it is with us women and all. And my husband is not that kind of dramatic person. And it came to a point where I began to understand that, I'm humble enough to accept that it was a toxic trait because it's a Potako thing. It's a Potako thing of Bobby. Everybody is shouting, even if they are having a conversation with you normally, right? Even if they're having a conversation with you normally, they are talking like Port Harcourt people are naturally loud. That's what I'm going to tell you. Port Harcourt people are naturally loud. So now meeting somebody that has grew up in a different environment from me and does not believe in it has to be a shouting match even if we have a misunderstanding. If what is in the thing that me and you cannot sit down and resolve? What is the thing that me and you cannot sit down and talk about? what is in the thing that me and you cannot sit and just tell ourselves that this is how we would have the conversation? So before we got married, right, we had a very honest talk, and that was, I think, during our last day of counseling, right? During our last day of counseling, we had a very honest talk, and it was, what are the things that we would be doing in this marriage? What they call it? Like, what are the rules and what are the things that we would continue and we would do in this marriage? Me, I said, that what they call it, you know how I am. Me, I'm a celebration person. Please, if you can hear me, let me know. So it's not like I'll be talking to myself again. Oh, me, I'm a celebration person, right? And even if we buy pencil, a new pencil, we will celebrate. Even if we buy new kitty cats, we will celebrate. Even if we do this one, we will celebrate. And from watching my vlogs, people know me. From watching my vlogs, people know me. I like party. I like cooking. I like celebration. Kukuma self, I'm even doing events. And my husband will say, oh yeah, definitely. My husband is not that, what they call it. Like when I met him, I'll give you just another day. When I met him, we even fought one time about Christmas, that he did not carry me out after I finished sewing new clothes for Christmas. He did not carry me out to go out to different places on Christmas Day. So that was how, when it came to his turn for, what they call it, to say the things that is going to guide us into our marriage. And it was like, number one, there's no walking away, there's no divorce, there's no, maybe we just have one small issue or one problem or one thing, you that in the beginning of the relationship, if I don't even call you, maybe after 5 hours or something, I've sent breakup text message. I've sent breakup text message. I'm breaking up with you. I can't do this. You know it's a distance relationship. How are you not coming for 5 hours? How can you tell me you're working? You guys, I was so dramatic. I'm not even going to lie to you. And I accept all of those things. So, right? So he said to me, he said, number one, there is no issue that we will ever have that you open your mouth and tell me divorce. Because this marriage is for life, the both of us. My father did not do marriage 2 times. My father did marriage for 40 years. So there's no divorce between the both of us. Are you ready? The way I even say, I wish he was here. He stepped out. He went to go and see his best friend. I hope you guys are hearing me. I hope you guys can hear me. Are you ready? Hey, are you ready? I say yes. Please, can you guys hear me? Let me not be like I'm talking to myself again. No, let me know until I get a response. Please, you guys type in the comment section so that I can know that you guys can hear me and the network is not giving any issues or anything. Okay, okay. Someone said yes. Someone said yes. He said, and secondly, he said, and secondly, eh, we're not going to sit down in this house and fight like mad people. I never heard my mother and father shouting at themselves. That is when you will know that marriage is the coming of two different backgrounds. He said, I never heard my mother and my father shouting at themselves. There are certain languages you cannot use in this marriage. I forbid it. I forbid it, not especially when we have children. You know, your habit of cutting call and what they call it, you can't. And the way he was passing the message, calmly, calmly, the way he was dropping the bombs, calmly. And as he was dropping it that day at the end of our, what they call it, marital classes, it was like, is this something that, you can do for the future and for the rest of your life with me? I said, yes. Yes. And that's my husband for you. If he's having an argument with you and you start doing you're mad, you're this thing, that's the end of the conversation. Chooks, can you hear? We can have healthy argument. Chooks, can you hear me? I can hear you, bro. But I don't think there's any any what they call it any conversation that needs to go on. Can you hear me? Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah. so, so when he was saying all of those things, right, I knew that disagreements were going to come. But I was humble enough to understand that what they call it, like, this is the personality of who I'm marrying. And I will tell you that this is going to be 6 years this year. We don't have arguments that would break down the house, and our children will see us shouting at ourselves and what's not. No, that's not that's not the kind of disagreement we have. Yes, we do have disagreement, but you must talk about it. You talk about it, and when you are presenting it, when you are as in the thing inside of me, the potakot inside of me, I dropped it in one comment section. What did I? The potakot inside of me sometimes just I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to. I want to. The potakot inside of me, but I married the person that is just. You're not gonna use that tone. You're not gonna use that tone. If you want to use that tone, then we're not gonna have a conversation. You miss the point when we use that tone. There's no point of conversation when you use that tone. So you have to learn to use a certain tone in having a very honest and open conversation that will bring you guys to a resolve. And I will tell you guys that it has changed me. It has changed me. And when I tell you people now that you cannot easily trigger me, back then, hey, if you even jam my car, if I will come down and fight you. When I came to Lagos newly, I was like a mad woman. If you jam my car, I will come down and fight you. I will come down and the protocol in me will fight you. Please, can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, let me know in the comment section, please. If you jam my car, I will come down and I will fight you. Hey, I was that person, but I will say that. Sorry, can you guys hear me, please? I'll keep saying if you can hear me, drop it in the comment section so that it's not like what they call it. Can you guys hear me, please? Oh, wow. Please, can you guys hear me? Please, can you guys hear me? Please let me know. Okay, yeah. Someone said yes. We can hear you. So I would say for me, right, it has really really changed me. Like marriage has really really changed me, honestly. The way I just look at certain things and I'm like, it's not necessary. And that's my it's not necessary, it's not important. It's not necessary, it's not important. I'm not gonna be there with you. You're not gonna bring me back to that level anymore. And I feel like it has given me, even with my friendships, even with my relationships and my friendships with people that I love and I care about and I call friends, I would always be like, you know what, we can talk this over. Sorry about it and whatnot. Before, hey, before, if you annoy me, that is the end of the friendship. I will not even give you room for reconciliation. That is the end of the friendship. And I think I was watching Soti's video one time where she was saying that, sometimes some of us have been the toxic ones. Some of us have been the toxic ones. So yeah, literally we have disagreements, but we talk about it and we talk about it in the most understanding way as possible. Once your tone is changing, conversation abasala. Once your tone is changing to, do you know who I am? Do you know who? Conversation is over. You cannot have a healthy conversation, and if you cannot disagree in clear terms, conversation is over. So another person asked a question. Let me not skip that question. Oh my god, I keep getting message of the Ray and Zoe said, what industry is your 9 to 5? I've said it a lot of times in my vlogs. I work in the oil and gas industry. That's the industry of my 9 to 5. I work in the oil and gas industry. If you can hear me, know it. So another person said, how is Meryl? Meryl is doing fine. Meryl has given birth. Meryl has given birth. So Meryl has given birth to a baby girl. Meryl has given birth to a baby girl. So someone said, he said, how can you advise someone on how to handle toxic in-laws, especially when your husband tends to be their breadwinner and all the hate is channeled towards you? So back then I would always tell people, oh, just try and be cordial with them, try and just overlook the things that they do to you and whatnot. But I'll tell you right now that mental health is real. If we did not know, if we did not educate people a lot about mental health is real. You might be overlooking, but inside of you is killing you. You are draining yourself. So anybody that is not ready to give you peace, right? There are ways that you intelligently and with wisdom handle such people. Are they calling you directly to insult you and say, oh, we hate you because what they call it, you're not allowing our brother give us money? If they are calling you for all of those things, please just mute their calls. Don't answer their calls. Don't answer what they call it, because if those things are trigger for you, if you cannot overlook it, it's going to be killing you. And it's not a situation that these are the people that you're not even living with. You're living with your husband. Your husband is doing everything right for you. Your husband is giving you peace. Your husband is loving you. But because they just expect somewhat more from him, or somewhat more, and they just feel like it's because you are in the picture, that's why he's not giving them more. So if they're actually calling you and telling you you are a problem, you are this, you're that, please and please, my darling, just mute them for your mental health sake. If you're not in the right mental health, thinking can lead to depression. From depression, you begin to isolate yourself, and you have children to take care of. That's if you have, and I know that you have. I would guess that you have. If you have children to take care of, realize that you are not the best during the 24 hours of your day. You can't give out your best. You're not in the best possible frame of mind, you know, to give out your best to your children, to take care of them, to do different things in the household because of what people are doing that is really affecting you. So if you're that fragile and they are bringing hate to you, please, just block it off. Just block it off. If they don't live with you, that is even perfect. You can just avoid them for the meantime, for your mental health sake. If not, it can run you crazy having to deal with toxic in-laws that is bringing hate your way. Toxic in-laws that is bringing hate. Someone asked, how can you get a nanny? Yeah, agency now. There are a lot of agencies where you even find them on Instagram now. People are doing nanny academy, different people. You pay them a certain amount of money for subscription, and then they get you nannies. And then they get you nannies because of what they call it, like my children are not. I like the one that can read though. That I can at least communicate with you in English. I don't like all those arrangements of bring one village person and then what they call it, like, no. Because of my really young children that are just learning to speak and different things, I like to, what they call it, bring people that we can easily interact with. We can at least speak a good amount of English and you would understand. But yeah, any questions? We've been on live for like an hour. Any more questions? Are there any more questions? There's something you would want to know? Is there? Let's gist. Any more questions? Any more questions before I go off? We've been on for about, sorry. We've been on for about an hour. We've been we've been on for about an hour. So any more questions before I go off? Any more questions before I go off? I know it's not a lot of people viewing right now because of the network because of the network interview. I say interview. Because of the network issues, it's not a lot of people. What they call it? It's not a lot of people. So someone said, do collaboration, do collaboration with Adeze Space, please. You guys, will I just spring up my phone and do collaboration with what they call it? It takes a process now. You possibly will have to message the person, let the person know what time is best suitable for. Message a Daisy, let her know if she's up for it, and then what time is best suitable. If she's up, that's if she's up for it. What time is most most suitable, and all of that. I can't just go and spring up a collaboration with Adeze Space. But yeah, if the opportunity presents itself for us to do a collaboration together, then kudos. Chomi Space say hi Bomsy. Hi Chomi Space, how are you? Happy weekend. You guys drop in more questions. If I'm not seeing more questions, do I go off? Do I go off if there are no more questions for Bomsy on this hot Friday? Or I'll be on this rain. It's raining actually. It's raining. On this rainy Friday night, if I don't see, thank you for your response. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for your support as well. Thank you for always watching my channel, and thank you for always dropping your comments. Hey guys. Oh, love you so much. Hugs and kisses. Say hi to Amber and Mommy Girl. I promise to do another live where they will be around. They will be around. Love you much. Oh, my mom is around, so lips sealed. Woo! How is your mom-in-law? Is she back in the UK? No, she's not yet back in the UK, but she's not with me anymore, as she has gone to Enugu slash Ogidi to do other things, touch base and do other things as well. Check on the houses there, visit her daughter that is in Enugu, which is my sister-in-law, and then yeah, so she will go around everywhere before she returns back to base and then resume back her work. How do you feel about the content of vlogs these days? This is Toti asking me. So I just feel like, um, these days, right? And that's just to be very honest. And this is just me being very honest, right? Nigerian um, vlogs that we did not used to even show a lot of things now don't even show anything. We now don't even show anything because everybody has now become so protective of their space, of their families, of their husbands, and their children. And that's why I feel like, people that are not doing single life and, a silent vlog of a single lady and all, that are virtually just showing you like real life of how I am living as a single person, my honest living, and getting the views, getting this thing. Because I mean, back then vlogs were so like I looked forward to a lot of people's vlogs. I looked forward to a lot of. It felt like we were literally just friends watching. But I will not blame anybody because right now you have your children to protect. You have your space, your family, and I just feel like any little thing you say, it feels like a court of law. Any little thing you say will be used against you in a court of law. So people are just, extra careful this time. And that's what has just made a lot of vlogs these days just, will I say, I don't know, will I say blank? It's not really blank. Like, and I will not say it's not interesting because a lot of people are making a lot of effort. I will not say it's not interesting, but I don't know how to use that word. Like, It's not like how you can finish watching someone now and just literally feel like you just finished having the conversation with the person right now and you just understand, like, I don't know. I don't know. That's how I feel about the content of vlogs these days. And I feel like, I don't know how to say it. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. But for me, right, I try to chip in a lot of, because I see that people enjoy my vlogs a lot, and vlogs are basically like homekeeping, what you do in a weekend, what you do at home, life with your husband and children, especially for us that are mommy vloggers. So I try to chip in a lot of educating things and a lot of trending things that I see, and if I need to drop my opinion on my one or two things that I've seen that I want us to genuinely sit down, discuss, and talk about, I would discuss about it in the vlog. I would chip it in the vlog. But yeah, but these days it feels like what they call it, like a lot of people are just backing off it because anything you say or do will be used against you in the court of law. And a lot of people don't just want that because because if they see say you know maybe you are saying something ill about their husband or children, that's like touching the the feather of an ego. You don't know the extreme that people can go from. So a lot of people just want to, you know what, let me just let me just let me just and it's so sad because I really love vlogs. I really do enjoy vlogs, right? I just see how life is very, it just shows me, apart from what they call it, like um news and pranks and different things. From vlogs I actually see how life is, honestly. You will see someone, I've said it before in one of my videos, you will see someone living in a rented apartment, and just watching that person, and you will just be praying for a better living for that person. Like, you can literally just tell that this person, God should just bless this person. Just praying for a better living for that person, and boom, the person will just say, "Oh my God, I'm opening my new home. Oh my God," and the thing used to just, and for people in that situation, it might not be that you are looking for a house, or it might not be, you're just looking for another advancement in your life as well. There are just some areas in your life that you really want God to touch, elevate you, advance you to. And then when you see other people that possibly you watch for years, moving into their new homes, driving new cars, coming to share with you that they've gotten new jobs, it just makes you feel like, oh my God, you know, if this can happen for this person, then it's definitely, it gives you some level of hope. And that's what happens with testimonies. When you sit down on NSCPD and you listen to testimonies, you'll be like, oh my God, if God can do it for this person, he can do it for me. And that's what vlogs used to do for me. That's what vlog, I used to be so excited. Oh my God, I would just see Sisi Yemi. There was one vlog I watched from her, like, was it 2 years ago, and she reviewed a pot. She reviewed a couple of pots that they sent to her from one of these Asian countries, and those pots were very expensive. And I was so inspired. I'm like, so someone can just be a homemaker. Me that I even love to cook. Someone can just be a homemaker. Sit down in the person's comfort, the person's kitchen, put lighting, put camera, cook, and these videos will reach thousands. Sorry, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me, please? Can you guys hear me? Let me not keep going on without anybody hearing me. Can you guys hear me? Hello, hello, guys. Okay, and I was like, oh, these videos can sit down and fly to like millions of people, go into the right hands, and people would send you things all the way down for you to review, be their brand ambassador and all those things used to so inspire me. Honestly, it used to so inspire me. I'm like, oh my God, really? Like, it was such like, oh my God, are you serious? So you can sit down in your home and do your makeup and everything, and brands from outside the country are reaching over to you to send you hairs to review from them and all of those things. So it used to inspire me with, watching all these vlogs, makeup videos back then. Back then there were a lot of makeup tutorials, watching all these vlogs and makeup videos and all. And vlogs are a thing, honestly. I really love vlogs. I'm not even going to lie to you. I really love vlogs. I really love what, because it just gives me a glimpse. It also even makes me learn. Honestly, I can't remember one vlog I was watching. Was it this year? Maybe last year. And the way the person was mixing the person's salad, the person was mixing the person's salad cream, mixed it with what they call it. She was cooking. I think it was New Year cooking or something. Mixed it with a pinch of Maggi, a pinch of what they call it. Okay, she put lemon, and then she also put like pig milk, and then put um bama salad cream. Just a different way of mixing it. And I said I was gonna try it, and I tried it, and oh my god, that's one of the sweetest cream I have ever mixed. Honestly, that's one of the sweetest cream I have ever mixed. So I really just like to watch people's honest living. And when I go on TikTok, there's this new girl that I really love to watch. Her name is um Nick Nick Francesca or so. She's a unical. And from just showing her honest living, you know how we are in this world. As much as you find bad people, you find good people that are genuinely willing to help you. From just showing her honest living, there's this lady she's always thanking, Mommy Maria. She's always unboxing things from that Mommy Maria. The woman rented house for her, brought her out of where she was staying, rented house for her, paid for the house for 3 years, bought her fridge, gave her this, did her this, did, and I'm like, imagine this girl was not showing vlogs, was not showing her honest living. Like, you can just sit down there and ego go just make you say, I'm not showing this, I'm not talking about this, I'm not, and you need help. Oh, hey, you need help. You need help. And you know that Nigerians are people that genuinely like to come together and help people for a good cause. And you need help. Oh, you could just say, oh, I'm not sharing, I'm not talking about this, I'm not this one, I'm not that one, I'm not this one, I'm not that. And I'm just seeing how this girl's life has literally transformed in the space of like a year. Her life has transformed. There's another person that was showing how she was cooking and all, and that video went viral. It got to the ears of Davido, and Davido blessed her with, I think, was it 2 million naira or so. And these are what vlogs do. No matter the condition of anybody's living, don't even laugh at them. Don't even, you're not their audience. Whether they are oversharing or they are not sharing, or like, you're not their audience. They have their audience of people that will be like, oh my god, I want to do this for this person. Or people that, you're not their audience. On YouTube we have billions of people watching. People have gotten to billions of views on this YouTube. So one person or two people just castigating and this one, that one, that, you're not their audience. So I just say that, for us more bloggers, don't quit blogging. Continue what you're doing. You will attract your audience. You, like, fling away the distractions. You will attract your audience. Honestly. Yeah, asking your questions before I go off. I mean, I spent an hour 30 minutes with you guys. If you want to know, send in your questions. Let me know in the comment section. I can read you guys' comments. Okay. Yes. Peace, Peter Francis, you're welcome. Blessing Ufondu, you're welcome. Okay, Nancy said yes, we're hearing. Innocent Raphael, hi. Hello. Please send in your question. Ask your questions. Ask your question. Ask your question. Ask your question. Any question for Bomsy? Ifeanyi said, what is this about? Go to my community tab. Hmm? Look at the last community post I made. Then you will know what it's about. But anyways, ask your questions. Ask your question. Lovely Oge. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Do you guys have questions for me? Should I go off? Should I go off? Let me go and join my man. Let me go and join my man inside where he is. You guys, we're getting back into the reading. If you missed that, possibly I'll save this vlog. I say this vlog, this live chat, so that you guys will get to fill in on all of it that I said in the beginning of this live chat about getting our reading back in this marriage. But yeah, is there any more question? Is there any more question? Is there any more question? Any more question? Any more question? Any more question, guys? All right, if there are no more questions, you guys, thank you so much for joining me this evening. Thank you guys so much for joining me this evening. And thank you for all the love. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for always, always supporting me. Thank you for always supporting me. Thank you. Thank you for joining my life today. Even if we did not have a lot of people, but I guess that was my fault because of network issues and not being able to connect via StreamYard. But thank you guys so much. I definitely, definitely would do another. I definitely, definitely would do another live where I would get to, you know, bring in other people to just call in and speak. But anyways, guys, and that will happen soonest. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in possibly a vlog on Sunday. Yes, there'll be a vlog on Sunday. I'll see you guys and bye, guys. Someone said, Blessing said, how is Chaito? It's Kaito. Kaito is fine. Kaito is doing well. Bye, guys. Bye. Let me go in.